everybody. So today's session is basically to discuss the prelims question paper, that is GS paper 1, which happened on 4th of October. Okay. So the paper on prelims was a typical paper with the level of toughness. So I'm going to discuss all the questions along with the solutions, and each video will have 10 questions. Okay, so we'll have 10 small videos, you can analyze them. So the first one we'll take from question number 1 to question number 10, and this is the discussion set B. So the questions are from set B. Now, before starting the video, let's start with the analysis part. So if you can see, in UPSC, the law of averages always work. So we can see that in the prelims examination, the weightage has been given to all the sections. For example, environment, there were quite many questions, 16. Economy, almost 20 questions were there. A major departure this year was that there were no questions on government schemes, though polity and governance, again a very important area, easy one rather I would say. Geography, modern history, medieval history, art and culture, you've got significant number of questions. Okay, so science and tech also a lot of weightage was given. In general, if you analyze the questions in terms of what was the level of toughness, I would say that on the level of how many papers have happened in the past 2-3 years, I find this paper a little tough, one level above than the previous one, and the cutoff would be around the same level, hopefully. So let's discuss. So let's start with the question number 1. So this is science and tech question. With reference to carbon nanotube, consider the following statements. They can be used as carriers of drugs and antigen in the human body. So carbon nanotube have a very nanotubes have importance in the medical treatment. And yes, they can carry drugs. They are very specific, they can target it. They can be used to target the drugs, especially in the cancer treatment and all. So that is true. So one statement 1 is true. They can be made into artificial blood capillaries in the injured part of human, body. That is also true. That is also true. It can be done. They can be used as a biochemical sensors. Yes, definitely. One of the important aspects of the nanotechnology is that they can have sensors to the level of micro nanometer. So biosensors, that is also true. So 1, 2, 3 are correct. So if 1, 2, 3 are correct, automatically the option D will be the answer. They are biodegradable. That is also true. So option D is the right option in the first question. So you can see this. Question number 2. Again, a science and tech question. This question is about, again, a common this thing. At the present, consider the following statements. Which of the the use of technology, which of the following activities can be done by using drones? So drone is basically unmanned small aerial vehicle. So can we use drone in the pesticides on a crop field? Yes, definitely. Drones can be used for spraying pesticide. They can be managed through remote. The second is inspecting the craters of active volcanoes. Yes, we can inspect the active volcanoes because humans cannot go there, so they can also be used. Collecting breath samples of sprouting whales for DNA analysis. Now this was in news, remember, and yes, we can analyze. We can check whether a whale is pregnant or not based on. So there's a very famous snot bot a drone which can be used, and it can check identify the DNA of the whale. It can check whether an animal is pregnant or not. Okay, so and based on the exhalation of the whale, the biggest mammal on the earth. So all the 3 options are correct. So answer here is D. Okay, so the answer here is D. All the options are correct. Question number 3. The experiment will employ a trio of spacecraft flying in a formation in the shape of equilateral triangle, and that has one side as million kilometers long, with lasers shining between the aircraft. So like that. Okay, so that is the experiment. Now this experiment was using a LISA Pathfinder. Okay, it was using LISA Pathfinder. It was in news, but the experiment is called Evolved LISA. Okay, so you can see the solution here. Basically, there's a model that was created, and it reduced million of kilometers to 40 centimeter, and based on that, this experiment was carried on. So it was a factual question. If you have read this news properly, you could have done that. It was in news, remember. Consider the following statements. Genetic changes can be reduced in the cells that produce eggs or sperms of a prospective parent. Yes, biotechnology allows us to bring the genetic changes at the level of sperms and eggs. So 1 is correct. A person's genome can be edited before birth at the early embryonic stage. That is the importance of gene editing. And gene editing can bring transformation and can be help to treat any disease which might have a genetic cause. Okay, so option 2 is also correct. And the third one, so 1 or 2 is correct. So 1 or 2 is correct, which means automatically D is correct, which means 3 is also correct. Okay, so answer here again is D. Now, if you try to understand the questions, science and tech, environment ecology, where a lot of options are there, you would find that most of them have D as a solution. So that is a common, mostly we see that, but again, we can't take it for granted. A lot of people take guess, or guess lete hain that D can be the right answer in such situations. So here also the D is the right answer. Now, again, always in news, pneumococcal conjugate vaccine. So it was always in news right now. So there is a Prevnar 13 and there is another pneumococcal of 23, which covers 23 diseases. So what is the importance of pneumococcal conjugate vaccine? These are vaccines against the bacterial, there are 13 bacterial diseases against which it can be given. So these vaccines are effective against pneumonia as well as meningitis and sepsis. Yes, that is right. It covers the bacterial diseases, and these bacterial diseases can cause pneumonia and other diseases. So 1 is correct. Then that means A, B, and D. Now come to statement number 3, because 2 would be a little tricky here. So these vaccines have no side effect and cause no allergic reaction. Now any vaccine, you cannot say with 100% certainty that there will not be any kind of allergic reaction. So allergic reaction to hota hi hai. Allergic reaction is going to happen. It might vary from people to people. Some people might have zero reactions. You might have slight fever. You might have some kind of some kind of effect on the skin or on. So that can happen. So 3 is incorrect here. So moment 3 is incorrect, which means 1 is correct and 3 is incorrect. Okay. So option that remains is whether we have to check 2. So let's come back to 2. A, B may say 2 will be dependence on antibodies that are not effective against drug-resistant bacteria can be reduced. Well, this is also a factual information about that. It can reduce the antibody use. Now, drug-resistant bacteria can also be there, and it can also can help that. Okay, so this is the B answer here is correct. Both 1 and 2 are right. Only third statement is incorrect. Coming to question number 6, in the term in India, the term public key infrastructure is used in the context of. Well, it is a common current affair news. Public key infrastructure is used in the terms of digital security infrastructure. So digital security infrastructure may it is used. Now here you can see it is a set of goals, policies, and hardware, software to create, manage, distribute, and store, revoke digital certificate and manage public key encryption. Okay, so A is the right answer here. Okay, you can read the other information as well. Coming to the question number 7. Which of the following statements are correct regarding the general difference between plant and animal cells? Okay, again a very basic NCERT question. Plant cell have cellulose wall, right? Animals do not have. That is right. Okay, so animal cell do not have the cellulose wall. Plants have cellulose. So 1 is correct. Plant cell do not have plasma membrane, unlike animal cell which do. No, that is not true. Plant cell also have no plasma membrane, but it is outside the cell wall. Okay, so which means 2 is incorrect. So 2 is incorrect. So moment 2 is incorrect. You have option C as as an answer. Okay, so option C is the answer. You can read the statement. Statement 2 is incorrect, and rest is correct. Which of the following, question number 8, which of the following factors are reasons or factors for benzene pollution? Okay, so which of the following are used for benzene pollution? So benzene is a common chemical organic compound, and it evaporates very easily. Now benzene can be found in almost regular use of item. It can be used in the resin, it can be used in the plastics. Okay, automobile exhaust, you'll find that. In tobacco smoke also you can find benzene. Varnished, so in the chemicals benzene can be found. Okay, so varnished food, wood and furniture can also be there. Now if it is burned, it can also emit this thing, the benzene. A product made of polyurethane, now here also. So again, a lot of people might not know this question simply because you would not have done research on benzene, but that is true. All the options are correct. Again, a common approach, jahan all the options in science and tech questions, multiple option can be attempted. So eighth answer, the answer is D here. Many students take guesswork in the prelims examination. I will not advise that, but based on your understanding, if you have read things properly, you can take a guess. If another global financial crisis happens in the near future, which of the following action policies are most likely to give immunity to India? अगर global financial crisis होता है इंडिया में, so what are the effect? What can we do? So the first is not depending on short-term foreign borrowings. See, it's like this is India and this is investment coming from India. When there is a crisis, the outflow of money happens at a very rate. So outflow of dollar might happen. So agar short-term foreign borrowings hai, now that is a challenging thing because you have that money will go outside and it will create instability in the financial market. And mostly short-term foreign borrowing also come with high interest rates. So that is not a right, so not depending is a right strategy. So ye hona chahiye. Okay. So one is correct. Opening up the more foreign banks. Well, I've many institute gave this solution that 2 is incorrect, but for me 2 is correct. For the reason why, because foreign banks will bring a lot of competition to India, and it will be a foreign direct investment, which means they have a long-term stay approach. So yes, there is one likelihood that the global crisis over the foreign banks might also face problem, but in India they will induce competition, and I think the interest rate on will be more competitive. So for me, having more set of financial institution in India, will be good, and even it is a foreign bank. So for global financial crisis, option number 2, opening of more foreign banks. So this is also correct, 1 and 2. Option 3, maintaining full capital account convertibility. Full capital account convertibility का मतलब है you open the market and you allow the investment unrestricted in India. So but that is a problem. In 1997 Asian financial crisis में यही हुआ था. In many of the countries like Thailand, Indonesia, they had full capital account convertibility, but they faced a challenge or heavy outflow of dollars, and they faced crisis also. So this is not right. Global financial crisis में जब full account convertibility होता है तो challenges हो सकते हैं. So 3 is incorrect. So option B is the right answer here. Okay. So option 1, and long term आपको borrowing करना चाहिए, and at the same time the foreign banks might lose competition. Okay. So option B is the right answer here. Now a very good question, a common basic question of economics. So if you withdraw 1 lakh in cash from your demand deposit account at your bank, the immediate effect on the aggregate money supply in the economy will be. अभी money supply का definition क्या होता है? Money supply equal to cash with people, that is cash in circulation, with the bank deposits. This is the net one. Now it can be demand deposit, time deposit, whatever. Now money supply कैसे change होता है? Now remember, now when you withdraw money from bank deposit, you will have that money in your hand. ठीक है, आप बैंक से पैसा निकालते हो and that money is in your hand. So what is happening? The money is moving from bank deposits to cash in circulation. But is it affecting the total money supply? No, we are not adding new money. The total money supply will remain same. So it is a it was a little conceptual question. So it leave it unchanged. It does not create any change in the money supply. So that is the D is the right answer. So that completes the first video, and now we'll go to the second video.